Guys, Rajesh Deshpande from Sportsnasha. We are a sports website and we promote grassroots sports. Our website is sportsnasha.com. And today we have a special guest from Germany, Mr. Stefan. Hello, Stefan.
Hello, nice to meet you.
And Miss Petra. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
They are from German Sports University. And my first question to Stefan is, Stefan, what is the purpose of this visit to India?
Well, there were two purposes. The first visit was we have been in the state of NP to train the coaches over there, elite coaches. And now we're here for 3 days in Mumbai to work with the local swimming club and to work with the local swimming coaches.
Okay, great. Can you tell me in brief about your university, your sports university, and some few things about it?
The German Sport University is the only university in Europe that is just dedicated to sport and exercise science.
Okay.
So we got approximately 6,000 students and the whole range of sport and exercise science. We are offering sports management, sports journalism, sports medicine, sports philosophy.
Okay.
And our aim is to educate young people to promote the value of sport to society.
Great. Petra, and you, both of you, your role in that particular your sports college or university?
We are both in the area of neuroscience.
Okay.
So we are mainly targeting the impact of the brain on mental, on physical performance.
Yeah, I saw your presentation and I was amazed to see a lot of huge research put into all that things, and your university is doing all that those great things. And, we were really educated by the presentation. Can you must have noted some things in India. You must have seen the culture here in sports, and you must have seen people. So Petra, I would like to ask you how different it is from German.
I would say completely different in a case.
Yeah.
Because in Germany we are very structured,
Yeah.
So everything is kind of following rules and things. In India it is quite different. I feel
That's
at
it.
least. So what we try to do, we wanted to give some structure, but not too much of the structure. Because sometimes I feel in Germany we got too much structure. So we want it to be somewhere in the middle. So it kind of depends where you start from.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things we want to implement here.
Excellent, excellent. And do you think that you are able to start well? This is your first trip to India?
I've been to Delhi and to Lakshmi Bai Institute of Physical Education in Gwalior.
Yeah.
So I think when I look at the people here, when I look at the coaches, when I look at the academy, we really think it's worthwhile what you're doing. It's really important. You have an impact on the society. You're starting sports from the grassroots. You're bringing kids. You're educating parents how important sport and exercise is for the development of their kids. So I really love this place. I really love what you're doing here.
Amazing. And one thing I would like to tell you, or maybe you may be knowing, because India has not been performing that good in Olympics. Okay. Basically India is a cricket-centric country, cricket lovers country. A lot of money goes in cricket. Everything is focused on cricket. Because of course that is giving the money to the organizers. But slowly and steadily in Olympics also we are moving ahead. We are winning more and more medals. So what, in a broad sense, what will be your advice to private sector also to bring that change? That's a massive change. It has to be a paradigm shift from say 5 to 10 medals in Olympics to 50 medals and all those things. So what would be your suggestion?
Well, my suggestion to be successful in Olympic Games would be
not successful as such, but
would be
the path should be
make cricket Olympic. And then you would be very successful.
But that will be only one gold medal.
Yeah, well, it's a start, isn't it? And The second one, the Olympic idea, if you go really back to the Olympic idea, it's not about winning.
Yeah.
It's not about raising medals.
True.
The Olympic idea is to participate in sport and exercise, to have different nations come together, to understand each other
Right.
through sport and exercise, to educate through sport and exercise. And I think that's something a society should target. If we look on elite sports in Europe, I must say, this is not healthy. This is not healthy for the individual, this is not healthy for society.
Okay, okay.
So
Yeah.
we have to come back to the basic idea of sport, bringing people together, educating people, bringing enthusiasm to people.
So you mean it is a natural process. So if people naturally come into sports and
Exactly.
the culture develops.
Exactly. Then you will have individuals who are really performing well.
Yeah.
But the whole society, the whole culture must dedicate to sports side, to sport.
Yeah,
exercise.
yeah.
Because when you look at cricket, India is top of the world.
Yeah.
And cricket, I've learned, is a very structured program because there's a lot of money in it. So I think what India would need is to get a little bit more structured, to have a training management program for the individuals.
That's
You've
a
got
great-
so many people in India, there will be top athletes among these. You just need to
Right.
identify and training them well.
Okay, okay. That's amazing. Now one more thing I would like to ask you. How much women, no, you must have seen, how much in Germany, what is the percentage of women going into the sports as compared to men?
I think in Germany, I don't know the exact numbers, but in Germany it's kind of equal. Because we see a lot of women actually at the university getting into sports as well as men do. We got a little bit more men actually than women, but still we are nearly on the same level.
Okay.
I don't know about India. You may tell me how the levels are in India. I suppose it's a bit more men in there as well. But are they on the on the club level? Are there more women engaged in
Yeah,
exercise?
at
or more
grassroots
men?
level, yeah, what you say is correct. In metros and cities, the situation is very good. And in some areas of India, some areas of like North India, Northeast India, the women are coming very, very competitively and they are doing very well. My last question to both of you: when is your next trip to India? And what is your plan for India to come and do what next about carrying forward this program? What is your plan in next coming years?
Well, we love India. We love the people. They're wonderful people. And we realize that we have learned a lot during our stay here. That was one of the aims, to understand what you're doing, to look at it, and then to suggest where, well, perhaps you could improve. Perhaps these are no good suggestions, but we need to communicate. We need to know the borderlines that we have, the restrictions we have within the systems, and yeah, we can learn from each other. I think Germany can learn from India as well as India can learn from Germany. But we need to talk to each other.
Yeah.
We need to visit each other. We need to understand each other. And that's what sports can do.
Yeah, definitely. Sports is a great, Hi Stephen, you have been here for last 3 days. This place, Prabodhan Thackeray Sports Complex, and whose president is Arvind Prabhu sir, and Chaitanya is there, who is plays major role in all these activities, how they are conducted, organized, etc. So, what do you feel? You have traveled all over India, and this place. Any special things you want to say about this place or your experience here? This Prabodhan complex, sports complex.
We really like this place. I like the outside pool a lot because in Germany the weather doesn't always, fit for swimming outside, and I like it that we can train here outside every day.
Okay.
And as I'm coming from swimming, I'm a former swimmer, I really yeah, like the idea that you can have this pool outside
Oh,
all the time. And also for the other facilities, for strength training, they got a lot of facilities here, but for the gymnastics, they got shooting as well. And this is like somebody had an idea, and then he kind of improved this facility, and that is really, really great. He did a good job.
yeah, that's amazing. And how about Boris Becker? Because we have been his fans for so many years and following his tennis those days when he played. That's what I just wanted to remind, ask you to convey our message from India that we remember
And Steffi.
and Steffi Graf.
Yeah, they have been great performers, and I think it's a good example. When they were performing good, there was a tennis boom in Germany. You know, and a lot of sporting activities are driven by elite athletes because they are heroes for our kids, and then they want to follow. Most of them will never be as good as they have been, as Boris Becker or Steffi Graf have in tennis. But it was good to get a racket, to get a ball. It's a complete new sport for many of them. So that was really, really, really successful and good.
Yeah, thank you very much, Stefan, and we had a very nice
pleasure.
talk. Thank you. And